Okay, here we go. In order to play them and keep track of what you're practicing, it's really good to learn to scribble these 5 basic grooves. And what I'll do is I'll show you a way to do this quickly. Here is me drawing the hi-hat. Don't know what a hi-hat is, just look it up on the internet and you can see it and you go like, oh yeah, that's that thing on the drum kit. Now in the background you hear this and it repeats itself all the time, but we're just playing, or I'm drawing in just 4 beats and the ends, as we call them later, of the beats in 1 bar. And this repeats itself all the time. All the grooves that we make in this system happen within these 8 hi-hats that we have here, or these 4 quarter note pulses, so we'll learn later.
4, 1, 2.
So when you play these hi-hats and you hear them in the background, then we start adding bass drums on the first beat and on the third beat. And really quickly we start adding also the snare drum on 2 and 4. Here we have it. One of the most famous grooves there is, probably the most used one, I think. Now, this area here in between the 2 snare drums on 2 and 4 is where we have 3 hi-hats. And this is where I make my variations and come to the 5 grooves that I use to play all different kinds of variations. First of all, we have here number 2. This is what I call number 2. It's a different groove, it sounds different, but as you could see, all the rest stays the same. Only thing I'm doing is adding 1 bass drum right here. And then very simply, I take this one away again, and now I draw 1 here. Playing this is going to help you with your coordination and your changing of these grooves, and this is what you develop, the ability to change while you're playing. Now that we've done that, I can take this one away again, and yes, now we have 3 bass drums, and I call this basic groove number 4. So what we had was number 2 with the 2 bass drums on this side, on the 3 and the end of 3, then 2 bass drums now on the end of 2 and 1 on the 3, and of course the end of 2 on 3 and of the end of 3. You play all of them. Basic groove number 4 is this, and then here you have basic groove number 5. Now I take out the middle one. Again, here we go. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Changing between them is the whole idea of it. And as a matter of fact, knowing the difference between number 2 and number 3 is probably the key to the whole system. Because they seem very similar, but in music they have a dramatic different kind of impact on, you know, the way the groove sounds, and actually the melody and harmony and the bass line above it. Okay. Yes, there are some more possibilities. I'm gonna show them to you quickly now. You could also take out, of course, these 2, maybe call that number 6, and this one, maybe call that number 7, and you know, maybe all 3 of them. Well, I have to take it out like that, and then you play a groove like this. Yes, you can do it, but for now we stick to the 5 of them. So, first, before we start playing this, for right-handed people and for left-handed, it should be the other way around. You have your right hand playing the hi-hat, so that's the right hand. Your left hand is going to be playing the snare drum, and your right foot is going to play the bass drum. If you're left-handed, you can switch all of this around, or you could play as a left-hander on a right-handed drum set by just switching these 2 around.